Okay, Gloria, go ahead.
Adriana, I have a friend in the business.
Oh, I can appreciate that. And almost everyone it does. So let me ask you, do you absolutely have to sell this home or are you just looking to do your friend a favor?
How am I doing my friend a favor?
Well, obviously you had me here for a reason, right?
Right?
So do you feel that I can sell your home?
Um, yes.
Terrific. All we need to do is simple. Sign the contract so I can help you to get what you want in the time that you want. Won't that be great?
Yeah, but I still would want to confirm it with my friend.
Sure. I think you have to use the.
Let's ask question number 8, Gloria.
Another agent said that they could get me more money.
I can appreciate that. And what you probably don't understand is this. An agent that will list your property overpriced assumes that they can take the listing now and then start beating you up on the price week after week after week after week. Is that what you want?
Oh no, definitely not.
Yeah, who wouldn't? They are afraid to tell you the truth upfront. Do you want the truth?
Yeah?
Of course you do. Let's do the right thing and simple. Sign the contract so I can help you to get what you want in the time you want. Won't that be great?
Yep.
Number 9, Gloria.
I realize you haven't sold any homes in my area.
That's a valid concern. The obvious reason you'll choose me now is that my company has home for sale all over the community. Meaning, when you sign the contract tonight, we can expose your property to potential buyers from all over the area. Do you realize how important that kind of exposure is? Now, is that what you want?
Hmm. Something to think. Okay.
Of course it is. Therefore, all we need to do is simple. Sign the contract so I can help you to get what you want in the time you want. Won't that be great?
Yep. What? Oh, am I doing number 10? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you do to sell homes?
that's a valid concern. And let me ask you, are you aware that there are two kinds of real estate agents?
Two
They are,
kinds. Okay, no?
yes, there are passive and active. And I am active agent, meaning when you sign the contract tonight, I will spend my time actively marketing your home to the other active agents in town. Isn't it what you want?
Of course.
You want someone who will work actively and aggressively to get your home sold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Terrific. All we need to do is simple. Sign the contract so I can help you to get what you want in the time you want. Won't that be great?
Yep.
Please sign the contract.
Okay.
One of the question I ask all the time here is, should we sell now or should we sell later? Gloria, what do you say to this? Should we sell now or should we wait?
To be honest, Aston, there's no direct answer. If anybody tells you either or, in my policy, it's not factual. It depends on what situation you are in. If you have to sell, it's time for you to sell. If you have to buy, it's time for you to buy. What the market is saying, it's a good time to purchase. Again, if you're waiting for the market price to go up, you're either going to lose on one end or win on the other end, or vice versa. So, is this the time that you do have to sell and do have to buy? Then let's go ahead.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Sometimes I add that there are good buyers well qualified in this market and are actively looking for a home like yours. So why don't we give it a try? So that's something I would add to that. That's good. Anyone has any question? No question? What would say to this one? Can you cut your commission?
No. Any other questions?
That's the easiest way. I'm not sure if it's practical these days. Sometimes it is. It happened to me. I was selling my house And apparently the guy was a microphone guy. So I said something about commission, said no, any other questions? And he was speechless. I didn't expect this. So I said,
Nice.
okay, okay, I'll pay you your full commission. That was long time ago. Well, the other agents
How,
say they
how
cut
do
the
you deal
commission.
with that right now?
Oh, you do? So what do you
No,
answer?
right now, lots of people offer them, for example, instead of 5% commission, they ask for only 2% commission.
Of
One
course.
person for listing agent, 1% for selling agent. And they say, even at the top of that, they say, we can list it with $1,000 if we call some kind of marketing places, I don't remember the name, but they charge only $1,000 and then ask the lawyer to do all the transaction for closing. And they don't do any marketing, just put it on those websites that are free. And they always compare with the other brokerages, like they do marketing and all this stuff. And it's really, really bother me because
Okay,
I have lots of people that they are following those companies.
one of the things I do, I go to MLS, find the property that are offering 1% commission to co-op, print out those. Hopefully there's a listing that is 130 days waiting or
Mm-hmm.
expire. And I pull out those out, said, listen, this person's cut commission. They went with low commission guy and see how many times was in the market. 6 months, they never sold. You look at this one, it's expired. They cut the commission. They couldn't sell it. So bring those out and have it prepared for you in your booklet when you go for listing presentation and show them there is a relationship between going cheap. And I always say, if you want to go cheap with 1%, you're going to get cheap agents, cheap marketing, cheap advertising. You're going to get cheap clients, buyers coming to you. Do you want to sell your home cheap? He said no. So, okay, let's do the right thing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the answer I give them. But
Okay,
as I said, depends to the situation, depends to how you build up your relationship with them. There is a lot into this.
thank you.
All right. So here is another question. Here is another answer in front of you. I can appreciate that. Can I tell you why that makes me nervous? If other agents do not have the courage to stand up to you regarding their own worth, how strong could they possibly be defending you and the price we set for your home? I have that courage. Do you feel I can sell your home? And you wait. Yeah, you can do based on the marketing and everything. Okay, all we need to do now is simply sign the contract so I can help you get what you want in the time you want. Would that be great? So as I said, the more you memorize this script, more confidence you show in your talking. If they said, "Can you cut your commission?" Because everybody, if you said, "You know what, that you're done, you lost, you're gone. There's nothing else you can do." But if you stand there with confidence, your script is memorized, you act like a professional person, the commission doesn't even come to the surface. I told you.
I
So.
think if you have a better relationship, depending on what the relationship is with, you can also pull one where it's kind of put an ease to the conversation where, you could say, let me ask you a question. If your employer were to walk up to you and say, hey, for the next 3 months, I can only pay you 50% of your salary, but you're doing the same job, how motivated would you be?
Mhm. That's a good
Right?
one.
So, if you're going to cut, if another agent is going to be offering you 1% or whatever it is, it definitely will reflect on the services and the output. So do you want to take that risk?
Good points. So Nikki, you have to go through some preparations. Just make sure you adjust and tune up your presentation. And then there are a few video clips I put on my YouTube channel. You can go there. There's actually one or two about listing presentation. Just checking it out. It's good. It's
Okay,
good. Okay.
thank you.
Any other
I
question?
will do that.
Excellent. We are at the end of our time. Thank you very much, Adriana, Gloria, and Nikki to join us, and hope to see you next week.